Hi and welcome to a new episode. We're going to take a look at Earth in this video. This seems to be a really big hype, and in this video we're going to take a look at why you should be very careful. If you're new to the channel, be sure to give this channel a like, a thumbs up, and at the end of the video post a comment if you enjoyed it. So what does Earth do? That is the most important question. I got asked this question on TikTok and a lot of people were comparing this one to a new Bitcoin. So yeah, I was definitely interested and I was definitely very skeptic when I hear things like this. So the first thing I can say, Earth 2 is definitely not a Bitcoin. It is a game. It has nothing to do with blockchain actually. So it is simply a game with apparently a very good launch tactic, because they only launched in November and they are getting a lot of attention. So when we scroll down on the website, we see that Earth 2 is a futuristic concept for a second Earth, a metaverse between virtual and physical reality in which real-world geolocations on a section map correspond to user-generated digital virtual environments. And then when we go a little bit lower, we see that they're using Mapbox technology, and for now they simply put a grid on the map and they are selling the little grids. That's what you can expect right now of the game. So right now you only have the option to buy land. There is a marketplace to sell the land and just trade the land. Then you have the leaderboards and then a little how-to section. So right now there is not much of a game, simply a huge grid around the world where you can pay for your virtual piece of land. Sadly, their servers can't handle all the traffic, so I haven't been able for the whole day to create an account or log in. I was able to sign up, but I'm not able to log in or buy any land, so sadly I haven't been able to do that yet. Nonetheless, right here you can see what prices are being paid for pieces of land. So we're talking about $4, $3, $4, $2, and so forth. So let's dive in a little bit deeper. So they have different phases to roll the whole thing out. There are no exact dates. They hope to roll out phase 2 somewhere this year. So right now it's only phase 1 where you can buy and claim land. It started at 10 cents per piece of land. And then they aim to be the beginning of the Earth's fully immersive virtual reality, similar to The Matrix or Ready Player One. So basically, somehow they both want to make a game and both want to bring everything that is virtual reality or anything that is virtual together in this one system. This is not very clear on the website. They do focus on making profit now, so they're trying to get a lot of people in. They also have a referral program that appears to be working very well. Now let's take a look at the About section. Then they say they have a one-on-one scale with the Earth. And this is what definitely scares me. So they have 5.1 trillion tiles, of which 50 billion will be sold. So basically you are telling me that this game is worth 50 billion times 0.1, because those are the grids that are selling. So basically they say this game is worth 5 billion. Interesting. And just to give you an idea, a AAA title like, for example, a GTA 5, which is also an open world game, costs about $137 million to make and is being produced by 360 people. And if you count everybody involved, we're talking about 1,000 people working on such a game. So yeah, I don't want to be a dick about it, and I'm really happy that they put the entire team on there. But yeah, if they're going to make a game that is bigger than GTA, which is also open world, where you have building, fighting, everything, and this on such a huge scale, and they're doing this with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people, I hope you understand why I'm a bit skeptical. And then you have the whole evaluation of the game, where they're selling this many pieces of land for 10 cents. To me, it doesn't really make any sense, and it doesn't really give me any confidence. So let's dive a little bit deeper. When we go into the tutorials, we can see how you can buy and sell land. So right now you have the marketplace where you can sell it. There is no clear sign on how you can get your money out. I mean, with most games you just pay for the credits, you pay to win, and then you can use their marketplace to get better gear. But right now this is really being promoted as a great investment, and I'm really interested to see how many people are really getting out their money. So let's take a look at the FAQ. Thankfully there's a question about the withdrawal process, and it's not going very smooth because they have to process all the requests manually, so this can take a while, especially if they're getting popular. Now this is also a bit of a concern for me. This is not a blockchain, this is not decentralized in any way, so they have to manually approve these withdrawals. And so let's just imagine if they got sued by the SEC. There are blockchains being sued by the SEC, so why wouldn't they be sued by the SEC? They're promoting this land as a great investment, so there must be legal implications tied into this. So if you do decide to look further into this project, I do recommend going through the FAQ. In the FAQ, you will notice that almost nothing is being decided for phase 2 yet, and that also doesn't give me a lot of confidence. You should have a very clear roadmap, and when you look at some of these questions, those are very valid questions, and a lot of those answers are very open, which means that they haven't thought about this yet, and they are planning to complete the phase 2 in this year. So yeah, I'm again not really convinced. And then thankfully here they state that they have got nothing to do with Bitcoin, which also confirms they have no plans to make the game a blockchain or make it DAO or make it decentralized in any way. So do think about this as a classic game where you have to pay to win, I guess. Thankfully they did do a little live stream on where they explain a lot of things on the game, but I'm definitely not convinced about the team yet. They don't seem that enthusiastic, but yeah, I'll let you decide. Here's a quick portion of the beginning.
Perfectly describe. Though the full Earth 2 system is not online yet, I tell you that as I walk this planet, I already sense Earth 2 around me. An alternate reality should be felt from within your physical presence, and I believe the core foundation of Earth 2 will achieve this. I next need to thank each and every single one of you. If I could.
So yeah, to me that's not that convincing. He doesn't seem that enthusiastic about his own project, so that doesn't give me a lot of confidence. So yeah, this brings me to the final conclusion for Earth 2. Right now, I'm definitely not convinced. I'm not convinced by the development team, I'm not convinced by the presentation, I'm not convinced by the information on the website. There is not enough information out there. There are a lot of questions open. It's a huge project. There is no clear roadmap. The valuation is completely off, in my opinion. That doesn't mean that this is a scam. I'm just not confident in the team that they can pull off a big project like this. It's also not clear where all the money is going. They state that for each transaction they take 5%, so yeah, maybe that could work. There is no clear view if they already had an investment to develop this game, or if it has to come all from the community. But right now there are too many question marks for me, and it's definitely not clear as to where they are going, so I'm not touching this. If you have a different vision, be sure to post a comment and try to convince me otherwise. That's it for the video. If you made it to the end, be sure to give this video a like. Also post a comment, because this will help me boost this video in the YouTube algorithm. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks again for watching, and I see you guys next week. Bye.